Okay, thanks for watching again. Today I'm sharing with you my thoughts about these REI eVent waterproof mitten shells, I should say. I forget exactly how much they retail for, but I think it's somewhere around 30 bucks. So few things to note about them. First of all, I've been waiting for this product literally for years to come out. Been searching on them, all over the internet, haven't found anything. Finally, this year, REI came out with their own version of them. So it's basically what it is it's a shell that you wear over your fleece or whatever, gloves or mittens. And it's just a waterproof shell, just like a rain jacket that you put over your fleece jacket or whatever. So a few things to note about it. One is it's made from that eVent material, which is very similar to Gore-Tex. It's incredibly breathable, despite the fact that it's very waterproof as well. So, so your hands won't, in general, they shouldn't get too sweaty or anything like that. It's not like wearing a plastic bag over your hands. It comes with like a little Velcro strap right here, so you can, keep it snug around your wrist. It also has somewhat of an elastic bit around the wrist to keep it snug. I know it's a pretty simple product overall. It also has these loops, these little neon green loops at the top, so I guess you can attach it to something else. There's a couple features that I wish were different on these that I would like to see some modifications, to. So for one is, I wish that they had I've seen this on some other gloves, and I own another pair of gloves that has it. It's a little clip that clips the two of them together so that when you're not wearing them, you don't lose one of them, keeps them together. Another thing is I wish that the tops of these, they only come up to like right around here when you're wearing them. I wish that they came up a little bit higher, maybe to something like that, and then you could put it kind of over your sleeve a little bit more. And then, if you got to punch your arms into the snow or whatever, it'll keep you a little bit drier than something this low. And then the next thing that I wish was a little bit different on these, so what I found is that the way that these are designed, when you have your hands in there, you can only kind of open your hands about that much. You can't actually spread your fingers, and I find that feels a little bit claustrophobic and a little bit frustrating that I can only, I can't open my hand up all the way. So it kind of minimizes my dexterity a little bit. Also, like in general, with mittens, you don't have incredible dexterity wearing them. So, it's just a fact of the matter. So maybe it might be better to design these as a glove shell as opposed to a mitten shell, because you would get better mobility and dexterity with your fingers, and it would feel less restrictive. And then one other thing that I would love to see, I made a little modification or a little addition to these on my own, and it's this I took a little piece of shock cord and I attached it to that loop. So what it enables me to do is let's say I'm wearing my gloves, and I can pull the fingers back on the gloves if I need to do something that takes a little bit more fine motor skills. So basically, let's say I'm wearing the gloves and then I have these mittens on top. So if I want to just take the mittens off temporarily, and I don't want to put them down, and I don't want to stick them in a pocket, and I don't want to lose them, so I can just pull it off and just kind of let it hang for a minute and then pull the fingers back on my gloves, and I can do whatever it is that I need to do. Then I can put my gloves back on, and then I can just pull these things back onto my hand, without having to relocate them and without having to, put them down or anything. So I think it's, it'd be a really cool addition if they could put some kind of a leash like that just fits around your wrist. And that's pretty much all I got. If you got any questions about these mitten shells or anything else, just feel free to ask. Thanks for watching.